Grand Rising, wonderful souls, and welcome to Bronwen's Cove Tarot. This is a timeless collective reading on what is coming forward. If you are a new face, welcome in. It's really good to have you here. And if you are a returning subscriber, soul family, it's good to see you. Get your drinks, get your snacks, get yourself comfortable. You know how my reads go. Now, please know legal disclaimers. Let's get them out of the way. Please know that my readings are for entertainment purposes only, and that includes personal readings, anything that comes up in the areas of law, mental health, physical health, or finance. If it really resonates, if it is a confirmation and clarity for you in what's happening in your life, please make sure that you are actually reaching out to those in those professional sectors to gain guidance and advice from them, because I don't claim to be any of those. I am just a channel and a messenger, excuse me. If I say he, she, masculine or feminine, I'm picking up on energies. It's up to you and your personal story whether or not you wish to place genders, swap the genders around, leave the genders as they are, or get rid of them altogether. Just don't make it fit if it doesn't. If parts of my reading do not resonate with you, that is okay. What doesn't resonate for you will resonate for someone else. I'm picking up on many different energies. There was something else I wanted to say and I can't remember now. I cannot remember. But yeah, do not make it resonate if it doesn't. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's absolutely fine. Now, I also have a bell that I will be ringing. This is just to cleanse the energy around us. It's for me and for you. If you have sound sensitivity and you do not like high sounds or loud sounds, please turn down your volume now. Please know the reason why I have my I'm not showing you my head completely. I'll get to about there. Hello. The reason I'm not is because I have massive eyebrows right now. I have had some microblading done, and it's the first time I've had it done. I did not realize that I'd have massive eyebrows after for at least 5-6 days or something like that. So I will be filming from the neck downwards until it has healed. I don't want to scare anyone, have children running away and so on and so forth. But once that's sorted out, I will go back to the normal way that I film. Okay, I hope it is not an inconvenience to anyone here. Please turn down your volumes if you do not like the sound of bells. Here we go. Perfecto. Okay, let's see what's going on. I don't know if you're picking that up, but there's a violet flame coming through and pink flame. So I'm getting heavy presence of Master Saint Germain. I was going to say Archangel Michael's here as well, but Master Saint Germain, the violet flame, Kuan Yin, who is the goddess or a deity that is seen in Asia as the deity of mercy and forgiveness. And she goes hand in hand with Master Saint Germain because they are both ascendant masters. There's something about a temple of light as well. You will not let fear stop you this time, and I will watch over you. There's a lot of ascendant masters and angels at the moment watching over someone as they take a step into a new era of light. You may be traveling at some point. Someone may have an animal totem around them. They may actually have, why was I going to say? Someone's got a marmoset, but that's not what I was going to say. A Malamute. Someone has a Malamute, or they have a husky or a wolf dog, whether that is on this realm or in another realm, but it guards you or looks after you. What do we need to know? It's guarding. Someone is taking a leap into when it comes to looking at yourself and something about traits that you don't like, because you've got here, you are unlike anyone else. Your contradictions and complexities are interesting, but it's upside down. And you also have here, pose brave flight. You will not let fear stop you this time. There's something about not caring if you don't fit in with the rest. Or the encouragement here is to not care what other people think of you. If you want to swim against the tide or against the whatever it's called, then do so. Okay, you don't have to go with the grain just because everyone else is doing so. If there's something about you that you really like that's different, it may be that you dress differently, or you like to have your hair a certain styled a certain way. It may be that you like to have really long nails that are colourful, or you could get a certain fade in a certain way. I don't know what it is for you, but you're being told to really express yourself and be comfortable in doing so, because you have ancestors or animals around you that are loving this. It's really drawing them in, and someone here is being told not to doubt yourself, especially if you can't hear your ancestors at the moment. For someone, they may have been blocking their ancestors out, or they may have been running away from something their ancestors were telling them to do. And this is a point where you take that breath and you step off that cliff, almost like the Fool card. A safe place for you to go. Look. And there's a lot of animals coming through here. There's a lot of animal energy around here protecting someone. And this is very much looking at the things that you don't like about yourself. And it's not so much the things you don't like, it's the things that in society are generalized or stereotypical of not being part of beauty. That's what I'm getting. This is more to do with the way that we look. Okay. I got my eyebrows microbladed. And when I showed my mum, she was like, oh my God, they're massive. When I was a kid, when I was like under the age of 18, I had really big bushy eyebrows because I'm part Mediterranean, I'm part Irish, and I'm part Caribbean. I was going to say I've done a DNA test and it's actually African, but I digress. The point is that I've got very thick hair. I've got hairy arms, you know, and I have very big eyebrows. And over the years, because I was born in the 80s, grew up in the 90s and partied in the 2000s, the style back in the 2000s was to have your eyebrows super thin. Go back and look at the Spice Girls, or, you know, especially like Victoria Beckham back in the 2000s, and how she was, you know, styling her hair and how thin her eyebrows were. That's how I dressed. So as I've got older and now I want to get back my natural eyebrows, it looks awful. I'm digressing and talking loads and loads. But my point is that someone here is being told to look at certain parts of themselves. And if you wish to, I don't know why I want to say this, if someone wants to get a boob job, get it. If that's what you want and you're not doing it because you think it's going to make you look better, but you're doing it because it accentuates what you already have. If you want to go and have a nose job, this is something to do with the way that you look, being really comfortable with the way that you look. And if you wish to add upon that, go for it. There's a need to kind of be, yeah, someone's ancestors are here are going, especially if you will not let fear stop you this time. I'm different. For someone here, I'm different, I'm weird, and I love it. I'm out and I'm proud, or I'm weird and I'm queer. I love that. I absolutely love that. And wanting to have more, I don't know, there's something about tapping into your sacral chakra, the feminine divine in you, whether you see yourself as masculine, feminine, or they, or them. But you do have also coming out, yeah, and I thought this would, the serpentine path to power. Someone may be going through a Kundalini arising. You can have more than one in your life. I honestly feel like somebody here is really tapping into their grounded energy, or they're being asked to, as you go through this transformation, and not to hurry as you go through this transformation. So what I mean by that is, for example, I've been really, really feeling the urge to dye my hair a baby pink. And I'm not. I'm holding off from doing so because I can be quite spontaneous in things that I do. And it's not that I regret them later. I don't. I love being spontaneous and going, F it, I'm going to do this, this and this. But it's the energy of like when you break up with someone and you decide that you just want to change everything about yourself. I'm going to cut my hair. I'm going to change my wardrobe. I'm going to be a completely different person. And then 6 months down the line, actually missing some of the clothes that you had in your wardrobe. So there's the energy here of taking it slow, thinking about what it is that you wish to accentuate about yourself, or the things that you're diving into about yourself that you want to either accentuate more about or just show everybody. You've got you must choose as well. Yeah, and then you've got an elder will teach you upside down. And then you've got to take care of yourself. And this is coming back into this. I'm hearing do not choose fear. There's something about stepping into the new, and it's not the new you, it's the person that you've always been. It's the person that you've always flipping been, but you've had to hide, or someone here has had to hide because of other people's expectations, because it wasn't cool, because it didn't mean that you fitted in with the rest of the crowd, or whatever that was that made you dim your light. Someone may have only just realized that their light was dimmed, and that it's actually starting to become brighter and brighter and brighter. This is very much about self-love because I'm seeing the colour coming out on here. This is definitely violet flame, and this is Kuan Yin as well. This is giving up and removing things that that limit you, I heard. Things that limit you, whether that be other people's expectation of how you dress. And I know I'm cycling the same thing over, but it's the way that I process information. Whether it's you wanting to go and have, I don't know why I'm getting like plastic surgery for someone. Someone wants to have plastic surgery. And the message that's coming through is if that's what you want to do so, but don't be rushed into it, because this, an elder will teach you, is upside down. Somebody may want to force you to do something that would, it's not that you will regret it later, but it's that you would have wanted to wait and really think about it before making that decision, even if it's the same decision. Even if you decide that you want to go and have that boob job, or you want to go and have a tummy tuck, or you want to, it can even be swapping gyms and getting a personal trainer that costs a little bit more money. don't listen to this person or someone who's forcing you to do something that you don't feel comfortable with, or you feel like you're going to get, especially if you feel like you get caught up in the moment and go, yeah, F it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to spend all my savings. I'm going to get that done right now. And then you're like, oh, shish, I need to pay my rent next month and I can't do so. Or, oh, ish, I did that, but now I don't have enough money to get this, and this. Or I've done that and now I'm going to be out of work for however long because I just went and had surgery. Whatever that is, you're being told to really wait a moment. Because I'm getting this energy of someone trying to rush you. Someone's going to try and rush you into a choice. It's giving me that energy of like going into like retail. And you know when you're just looking around and the assistant comes up and they're like, oh, do you need any help? And if you're like, yeah, I'm looking for this and this. And they may be trying to push you into buying something before you've really thought about it or tried it on. Okay, why are we getting this energy? What is this about rushing and changing? Rushing and changing. This one? This one? This one? Okay, I've been told to get this one. Maybe a little bit more of my coffee. Fragmented is upside down, so this is to do with healing and message. This is a message about how you heal yourself, and it makes sense with these colours coming out with the candles. And I need to reiterate that there's nothing wrong with accentuating what you have. There's nothing wrong with wanting to add. But if you are changing yourself because you're going, this is a new me, this is a new era, I'm going to change every single thing about myself, I'm going to get hair extensions, or I'm going to do this or that, or blah, blah, blah. You're being told to slow down and wait a moment. Make sure that you're not acting out of a wound or out of fear, or that you are being guided by somebody else. Because if you're being guided by somebody else or by fear, this is still a need to be accepted in some way. If you're doing it because you've always wanted that. Like I have a friend that has always wanted to have a nose job because she had, a kink in her nose and it was stopping her from being able to breathe properly and so on and so forth. And she waited 10 years before she got it done. And I'm not telling you have to wait 10 years, but my point is then rather than just rushing out and going to the nearest person who could do it, who could have done a botched job, or could have charged way too much, or may have not asked her about her medical history. She waited and she thought about it and she saved for it. And she went and spoke to many different, surgeons or different blah, 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 before she found the one that she really wanted. And then she got it done. So there's an energy of doing this and getting advice from many different people on specific things, rather than just getting it from one person and going with them just because they hype you up. That's the energy that I'm getting. Certainty. Yeah, be certain about what it is that you want to move into, or how you wish to move forward into it. Be that I'm not getting this as so much a job opportunity. This is to do with self and also connecting with like-minded souls and like-minded people. And it's to do with improvement. So healing, self-improvement, pouring into yourself. I, for one, I went through my life very much... and I only realised this lately, of fearing my feminine side. I'm a woman. Yes, I have feminine energy, but men have feminine energy. What I'm talking about is trusting my intuition, wearing girly dresses, getting my flipping nails done. Because before I had this channel, I never had my nails done. I work with children and I wasn't allowed to. And even if I had them really, really short, I'm playing with Play-Doh and painting, and they'd get dirty. And, I'm a painter. So I'd make excuses as to why I couldn't do certain things for myself that were just for me. And it's only been in the last, I'd say 8 months, a year to 8 months, that I've started pouring into myself and my feminine side, into things that, really light me up for me. And not because I'm trying to hide a wound, but because I'm finding out who I am and what my identity is. And because I lean so much into my masculine, because I have a lot of fire in my chart, and I have a lot more masculine energy than feminine. I'm used to going onto this side. And it's moving over this side, but taking time to figure out what it is that I like. And this is what you're being asked to do. This is what you're being asked to do. And I feel like there is someone new coming in that is going to try and... You've got illusions here. This is like, take the rose tinted glasses off. Be honest with yourself with something here. Be honest with how you're healing, or what it is that you're avoiding. I'm hearing about someone being uncomfortable with receiving compliments or gifts or money. It's almost like, when you go for dinner with a friend or whoever, you might be going out in a group or just you and someone else, and it comes to the bill. And if they're like, it's my treat, I'll pay for it. How do you feel when they do that? Do you feel embarrassed? Someone here feels embarrassed when they're like, I'll pay for that. It's almost like an insult, like, what, I can't pay for my own stuff. No, that's a block in receiving. If I go with my friend and like, I'll pay for this, I'll be like, yeah, wonderful, thank you, next time I'll get it. Or is there that kind of thing of, no, I'll pay for that, thank you very much. I will. Even if you don't have enough money then for the rest of the month. I don't know who needs to see that, but there's a need to take off the rose-tinted glasses of, but I'm helping other people. What about you? What about what you want? What about you being treated by someone else or being treated by yourself? This is about illusions. You've got hydromancy and illusions. Tell me about this choice. Tell me about the choice, please. You must choose. Fate is coming out with Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Why is it in reverse? Why is it in reverse? Why is it in reverse? Fickle and nature. This is an earth sign. And this is seeker. So what we had come out was fate with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This is like, I don't know if it's like a period of bad luck, or like I was saying, not throwing yourself into spontaneous or not thought out choices when it comes to yourself, to your betterment. Who you're sharing this with as well is what I'm getting. Who you're sharing this with. Because that being upside down and being fickle, not being fickle, but I'm getting that there's something about whoever it is that comes in to guide you, they may not have your best interests at heart, but it may not be because they're this conniving, horrible person. It can be, it depends on your story. It depends on what is happening in your life. But if you are, and the only reason I'm using like the self-improvement or going to the gym or something to do with like, you know, a plastic surgery or cosmetic surgery, is because when you're going to people like that, that's a business. Of course they want to do the best job, but they're also wanting to make sure that you go to them and not someone else. And even if they know that the person next door does a much better job at a specific type of cosmetic procedure, if they've got that cosmetic procedure there, they're not going to go next door because that person will make it look 10 times better. They're still going to try and push you into choosing theirs, if that makes sense. And you're being told to really sit in your light with whatever that may be for you. Maybe even grounding yourself, going out into nature. And we were talking about going out and more or less sitting by a tree. Someone needs to hug a tree maybe. This has Ogham. So this is using runes. But runes are really, it's almost like foretelling energy that's happening using natural objects. I don't know if somebody needs to go out into nature just to align themselves. Maybe going out when the sun is setting or the sun is rising. But nature is giving me earth signs. So this is looking at Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. So this could be denoting things to do with your second house, which is looking at income, luxury, opulence, you know, very seductive energies, which is again Kundalini energy, but also using all five senses. It could be going to a spa. I don't know what's going. It's something along those lines. You also have the sixth house, which is Virgo, which looks at work routines, but it also looks at health and fitness. So that's where the body comes in again. And then your 10th house is Capricorn. Now there's a double message when it comes to Capricorn, because Capricorn looks at your fame. It looks at your career. It looks at how people recognize you. But also the 10th house denotes the devil, which is, it's not the devil, Satan. It's literally the things that we hold on to that aren't for us. That, you know, it could be self-criticizing, those, you know, low vibrational or habitual behavior that we have that isn't for us. Smoking, over drinking, oversleeping. I'm hearing someone who stays in bed way too much. Substance abuse, ignoring those wounds that you may have. And this is coming back to, if somebody is trying to self-improve or change something about themselves, stop using the new me, new year, new me. You are the same person that you've always been. You are just pouring love into yourself. And also that energy of, you don't have to change who you are to find happiness. Happiness is within yourself. Once you find that, if there are natural changes that occur or things that you're like, almost like my friend who had that, rhinoplasty, she didn't do it because she didn't like the way that she looked. I mean, she knew her nose was big and liked her nose, but she wanted to remove the kink a little bit and she wanted to breathe better. And there's the difference there. So this here, someone needs to really ground themselves and balance themselves before making a specific decision that will affect their body, their health, their work routine, their income, and their career. Because I feel like this is all connected together. Fickle. And I feel like the message or confirmation for you in your own personal story, the confirmation you will get on who it is that you should not be listening to when it comes to this advice from an elder will teach you in reverse, is if this person is not contrasting or what's the word? I can't think of the word. But it's more or less when you're giving your opinion, they are not trying to give an opposite one. It's almost like me going to go and have a boob job and going, I love my boobs, but I like them to be a D cup. And they're like, yep, we can do that straight away. Not going, are you sure? Would you like to go smaller? Or would you like to have blah, blah, blah? Or going, I want to have silicone and I want it to be this size and I want it on this time. And they're just like, yep, let's go. If there's no contrast, if they're not having a conversation, that's what I mean by, I don't mean contradictions, there's a word for it and I can't think of it. It's not that you want them to be fickle. It's not that you want whoever it is that's going to be giving you advice to be fickle, but it's looking outside of the box. It's almost like, have you looked for solutions outside first before coming to this? Have you really looked at all the different perspectives that you can on how you can do A, B, and C with your body, with your workout, with your nutrition, with this or blah, 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 before you've got to this point? If they're not giving you any other options or not encouraging you to look at any other options except for whatever it is that they're offering, then you know that that is not the choice for you. Okay? Because this wheel of fate with take care of yourself being in reverse and authenticity, there's somebody here that I feel again like someone's trying to pull the wool over someone's eyes when it comes to a choice that they make. Tell me about this authenticity. Which one? Let me take some more water. I'm really thirsty at the moment. Okay, this one. Okay. What is it about authenticity and the wheel of fate in reverse that we need to know about? I heard take a breath, like take a deep breath in, okay, and something very overwhelming. What's going to be very overwhelming about this authenticity and bad fate? 7 of Swords. This is what I'm getting, that whoever this is that wishes to give advice, they're not giving you the advice that you need. They're giving you the advice that will benefit them. What is this pertaining to specifically when it comes to earth signs? A celebration of some sort, an achievement of some sort. Something that I feel like it will relieve a lot of stress for someone here. 7 of Wands. It's removing competition, or there's no competition. I don't know if this is just to, I don't feel like this is just to do with your body or to do with your health. With it being career and income, there may be something that you are going to create or an idea that you may have that will help improve someone's health, mental health. I keep hearing an app. Someone may be creating an app. They may create something that will benefit a lot of other people as well as yourself. And someone here is not giving you the advice that you need when it comes to this. You've got the world upside down. Yeah, they're not. They want to see what they can get out of this. Who is this? Who is this, please and thank you? Who is it? Magician, Ace of Wands, and the Empress. Oh, my battery is low. Let me plug you in. Give me 1 second. I thought you were plugged in. You fell out, you little bastard. Sorry about that, my lovelies. This is somebody who, you've got the Magician here, so they have a lot of resources. You have the Empress, so this is somebody who is, they're very experienced in their divine feminine. And remember I was talking about me being not blocked in my divine feminine, but using my masculine more. So this may be somebody who is very good at being creative, having creative solutions. They may be good at making things grow. So this could be an investment. If this is not to do with like actual body, and what I mean by body as in self-improvement physically, I'm getting this person might have a business idea. But then you've got Ace of Wands upside down. This is giving me somebody who has a lot of really good ideas and resources, but doesn't use them. Or this person has very good ideas for resources. They have, haven't got Pentacles coming out, but we have the Magician, which is somebody who can create whatever they want with what they have. Interesting. Interessant, you guys. Because what we've got here is the Eight of Cups to the Magician. Something's about to come in for someone here that is going to be extremely flipping overwhelming in a really good way. Like the Magician, if this is a person, they may go above and beyond to kind of shower you with things, or to give you the finances that you need to set something up when it comes to a business. They may be the person that has all the contacts that you need for a specific business. Let's say they're on TikTok, they might have 1 million followers, and then they will link you in, and then all of a sudden you have 500,000 followers, for example. But this Empress to the Seven of Swords, they're not telling you the reason why they're helping you out so much. They have their own reason for doing so. Like we said before, they get a benefit out of this, but that may be more than you. As I said that, my phone popped off. So if this is somebody who, for example, they may be a millionaire. I'm making this up as I go along, right? And maybe a millionaire, and they may be funding a project that you have, but there's something about underplaying or underselling what it is that you can provide and the position that you have in creating what it is that they're going to help collaborating with. It's like someone being the silent partner of something and the other person putting all the hard work into advertising and PR. And let's say, for example, you are someone who wants to be a co-director, or you want to be the director of a daycare. Okay, so you have all of the clients, you know who it is that you want, you know how to connect all of those people and bring them in, you know exactly how to interview and get all of those staff members in, how to do, get all their invoices in and blah, 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 and you've already got an accountant, but what you haven't got is the funding to buy a lease for a building. You haven't got that, and you need that. And you need somebody who's going to connect into the council or that borough or blah, blah, blah. And that other person comes in and is like, I can actually do more than lease it. I can buy the building. I'll buy the building for you. And then you have all of that. But you need to give me the connections that you have. Because this person is planning to do something else. So they may be helping you to become a director for a year. And then after that, they take over the whole thing. Or they change it. Or they put a lease on it. And then they move you out. But then they've got the whole thing for themselves. I don't know. There's something going on here that isn't, and that's just an example. There's something going on here that isn't completely honest when it comes to this Empress and how things grow. I'm getting more than anything that they want it to grow, and they want this blessing to come in for you, because then they get something for it as well. Because this stick upside down, this wand upside down, this is an actionable step. This is stopping some sort of celebration. So what I'm getting from this is that this person is definitely going to come in and be either lavishing someone with lots of gifts or lots of money or something along those lines. Or it could just be, I'm going to give you all the advice you need. I'm going to point you in all the places that you need to go. But you need to tell them that I told you. You've got to say my name. You've got to reference me. And at some point, this celebration is going to stop because they're going to take over in some way. That is what I'm getting from this. This takes competition out. This is what I'm getting, that you may be the competition to them. Because and I don't know what it is about the way that you look, something about the way that you look, self-improvement, the way that you speak helps other people, the ideas that you have, they're very inspirational. And you have the markers to be someone who is very powerful. And I mean powerful in whatever industry you're in, or whatever app or thing that you are creating, or even if it's just an idea phase at the moment. It's going to be, and that's what I'm getting, is that there's going to be nothing else that competes with whatever else, what it is that you create. Or if you are your own brand, your brand is going to knock all other competition out of the water. And this is why this person wants to be part of this. This elder will teach you in reverse. They're only going to give you so much. They're going to give you so much, and you're going to feel like it's, Christmas come early because it's amazing, but they're not being completely honest about everything. What is it that they actually want to do? Let's get some clarity on this. 10 of Cups has come out here to the world. Why did we get the 10 of Cups? Why happy families? Why this blessing? Lovers. 9 of Pentacles. Because this person, they may want a relationship with you. Or they may want a relationship with someone here. They may want more than just business. But this 9 of Pentacles in reverse is telling me this person is either attached to someone else, they are married to someone else, they're in a relationship, or they are not relationship material at the moment, or they may never be relationship material. And this person isn't as affluent as they're saying they are. And then you've got the Page of Pentacles upside down. They can't invest as much as they're saying they can. So me talking about a millionaire, let's scrap that. You've got Page of Swords here and 10 of Cups. This person they want to know something about your relationship status, or they're watching or trying to learn about your relationship status, or whether or not you're open to a relationship. So all of this, when it comes to the things that you're creating, this person has, they have other motives for wanting to help, because they may be a secret admirer in some way. Look, 6 of Pentacles. This person wants to give. And you've got lover coming out again. This person wants to be a lover. And I think the thing is as well is that I know that the Lovers is upright. This person isn't karmic in that way, but if they're coming in and not telling you from the get-go, this is how I feel, and we can work together, and I can help you with this, this, and this, and blah, blah, blah. This is the reason I'm doing it. It's still deception. It's still deception. I wouldn't want to have a collaboration with somebody who had feelings for me, but was only coming into collaboration with me because they know that I'm about to blow up in some way. And yes, they have feelings for me, but they're going to get something from it as well. And then later you find out that they were just trying to finesse you, but they're also in it for the moolah, for the money. That don't sit right, does it? It doesn't sit right. And you've got 4 of Cups coming in. For someone here, you may already know who this person is, or you may have an inkling. Bruh, you've got an Emperor. You've got an Emperor. So this is a business owner. This is a business owner. Tell me more about this Emperor, please. Emperor to the Lovers. Emperor to the Lovers, please. Okay, you've got the Chariot. You've got the 2 of Wands in reverse. You've got the Ace of Pentacles. You've got the Chariot. And you've got the 4 of Pentacles to the Page of Swords. I'll explain each card as we go through. 2 of Wands is about taking actionable steps. Once you've taken one, it's expanding on that. You look at this person. She's got the world in her hands. She's gone from having an idea and going, do you know what? I should take that actionable step in that and start doing something, and then expanding on that, working with someone else. That's in reverse. And you've got the Ace of Pentacles as well. Ace of Pentacles is investing in something. There's something about there being, it's like stuck energy, or investing in something that is not going to go that far. This Emperor to the Lovers. This person is investing in something that I feel like this person doesn't really know what they want when it comes to relationships, when it comes to being open and fair. Because you've got the Chariot here. This is somebody who is not healed, or this person is not balanced. They're not investing. They don't. The fact that they got this in the middle, they don't want to invest in being imbalanced. They may be coming forward because they want something better and they're trying to learn. Because the Page of Swords is about learning. It's the student. It's the person going back to college or doing that course. It's the person that watches and then goes and spreads that information to others. Look at that. Look at my phone. My phone giving me confirmation, confirmation, confirmation. This person may like how you work, or there's something about your knowledge. But you have here surrender, or letting go of something. What are they letting go of? Letting go of past toxic habits. This person is volatile though. I'm getting that this person is volatile. They may be holding themselves back from coming forward at the moment. Why? Tell me about an elder will teach you in reverse. Why is that the main focus? What's going on here? Ooh, ooh. Because you got here a half truth. This person isn't going to tell you the entire truth, because this card, the Ace of Swords, is about a message, is about truth. But when I see it as simplistic as this, if it turns this way, it's a lie. It's literally, or a blocked message, right? And it went that way and then flipped and turned all the way down. It's like they're going to come forward and they don't know how much to tell you, about themselves or how much they want to tell you about their intent. Because this person is being deceptive. They feel like there's nothing wrong with what they're doing because they feel like it's a little white lie. It's different if like they had, let's say, for example, they have a crush on you, but they're going to do nothing about it. All right. They're doing nothing about it and they want to work with you because actually they see the talent that you have and so on and so forth. And they just want to jam with you. And yeah, they have a crush on you, but they're not going to say nothing. But there's still something loaded within that, like not telling someone how you feel and then getting them a gift. It's giving me that energy of like, you see it on like YouTube, on like these, or on Derek Branch, I love Derek Branch, on like those TikToks or stories that need to end, where, you know, so, a feminine has a masculine best friend and they've been friends for 10 years and they've always got on, and this person can always go to their masculine best friend and tell them all about their woes and blah, 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 blah. And there was one where like this woman then, you know, she was getting married and her best friend came to her like hours before she was going to get married saying that, you know, that he was in love with her and that he'd always been in love with her, but he didn't want to say anything, and that, you know, he only helped her move home, or he only lent her that money and said you don't have to give it back, or only did this and this for them because he thought that at some point he'd go from being friend zoned to actually being with her. That is deceptive. That is betrayal, because someone is your best friend. They're your flipping best friend. You don't expect somebody, and it's irrespective if it is man and woman, woman and woman, man and man, who become friends only to find out one of them friend zoned themselves, because no one friend zones you. You do it to yourself. They friend zoned themselves and they're playing the long game thinking, if I carry on being friendly to this person, I'm going to get something more from them. So this person over here, there is definitely deception coming in, and I don't like that. I am the type of person, shoot from the hip. Tell me how you feel about me. If you think I'm an asshole, fine, at least I know where I stand with you and I don't have to spend any more energy on you, excuse my language. And if you think I'm wonderful, lovely, gorgeous, tell me, flatter my ego, you know. But when people do things like this, and it's like, I'm giving you this gift because you're awesome, but not, I'm giving you this gift because I think you're awesome. And also I'm falling in love with you. And I also think that I'll get loads out of this as well myself. So even if it goes south, I'll still have something behind it. It ain't it. It ain't it. It literally ain't it. Look, illusion's coming out. It is not it. It's giving hard pass. Again, this is coming down to if you have a decision that you have to make when it comes to collaborations, when it comes to yourself, your body, going and getting surgery, whatever that may be, if you have somebody who is not questioning or getting you to question other options, and it's not so much, no, you should not do that, you should not go down that path, you should not do ABC, you should not go and have a boob job, or whatever that is, but more, have you thought of other viable options before doing this? If they're not doing that, then anything that they're telling you, they're being a yes man or a yes woman or a yes they them. They're literally doing it to appease you for a reason, and you have to question why they're doing it. All right. I know, like my best friends, my closest friends will tell me as it is. They will be blunt with me. I don't want someone appeasing my, my emotions or my ego. I don't want someone just going, yeah, Bronwen, no, you're so right. Oh, yeah, Bronwen, no. Oh, no, Bronwen. I want someone to be honest, and this person here is doing something to appease someone's ego, not realizing, or maybe they do realize that this is deceitful, because you've got the 9 of Wands here to the 5 of Wands to the 3 of Wands. Somebody, what is this about healing? It's coming back in with healing. And then Temperance. The 9 of Wands is catch me outside energy. This is lowering boundaries as well. They're not going to talk about any discrepancies or more to do with kind of like the drama that they might have around them. There's something here about drama being around them and they don't want to talk about it. And that's fine. You don't have to talk about it. But if you're going into business with someone and they have issues with their bank, or they have issues with their taxes not paying it, or they have issues with a brand that they're producing and it's being recalled because, I don't know, it could be, let's say, a body lotion and it's burning people. That's just an example. If they're not telling you about that before you come into collaboration with them, or before you sign a contract, or before you start working on an app together, they're more or less throwing you down the toilet, and the brand that you're making, or creating, whether that's you yourself or a product, before it's even been made, because people are going to associate it with whatever drama they've got going on in the background. If this isn't to do with a business opportunity, and this is more to do with, like, I don't know what this is when it comes to a collaboration, but if this is more romantic or something, if you think hard and long and you've made a decision that actually you want to get to know this person, whoever that may be for you, there's something here about lying about the drama in their personal life, and not telling you about that crazy ex, or not telling you about the child that they have, or not telling you about debt that they may have. There's something going on here that is imbalancing them, that may be following them around, that they're having to heal from, because you've got Temperance and then you've got the Five of Wands here. Okay, and then you've got the Three of Swords. This is something that they're healing from. But why are they not telling you about this at the start? Because you've got Queen of Cups. This is about manipulation. Whether they've been manipulated or whether they're trying to manipulate you. Because, yeah, you've got that Eight of Pentacles. Someone is someone has mastered how to emotionally manipulate someone. Be that whoever this is from their past, or if this is someone who's trying to do this to you. Be that this Emperor, because you've got the Devil card coming out again. This is to do with your career. But this is also to do with triggers. Okay, anything else that I need to know before I go? Let's have a look. And I've got that song by ABBA, it's just coming to my head. If you change your mind, I'm the first in line. Honey, I'm still free. Take a chance on me. Baby, let me know if you're feeling down. If you got no place to go when you're feeling down, take a chance on me. We can go dancing, we can go walking, as long as we're together. Cause you know I've got so much that I wanna do. When I dream I'm alone with you, it's magic. Why has that song come out? What's that got to do with this person? Yeah, you've got bide the written law ye must. And it's in reverse, in perfect love, in perfect trust. 8 words the wicked read fulfill. And ye harm none, do as ye will. And ever mind the rule of 3. What ye send out comes back to thee. Follow this with mind and heart, and merry ye meet, and merry ye part, in reverse, and Ostara. And cloak and concealment. There is some sort of their past, or there is a part of them that they are hiding. Whoever this elder in reverse is, this person is, I don't know what it is that they think that they're going to get, because you've got to remember, I'm picking up on many different energies. So for some of you, this is going to be to do with finance and what they can get out of a business deal. If this is someone coming in because of how they feel, even if they're being deceptive about how they feel, and they may end up friend zoning themselves for a while and then going, hey, I'm in love with you. There's something else that they're concealing. There's something that they're cloaking, and it's nefarious. And I don't mean it's nefarious like GUN crime or unaliving or anything like that, but it's just, there's some sort of resentment. They may hold resentment. If you, for example, are a master manifester, if you are practicing white or green witch, if you are someone who's got, your power, your words hold power, there's something here about there being a bit of jealousy or resentment over some sort of, I heard, alternative way of thinking or living. If you are part of the LGBTQIA plus community, there may be a resentment here or something they don't agree with, but they're not going to say anything. And you've got hand fasting and union in reverse. It may also be the fact that you're very open about what it is that you want in a partner, and it may not be them. Or it may be them, but there's something about them that you just don't click with. Shadow and scrying mirror. This is to do with, and this is not so much about someone watching, this is more to do with the shadow side. This person has unhealed wounds. And I don't mean that they are so karmic that this person is a monster, but there are certain things about them that they need to heal. Samahan and death. Shadow. This is an ego death. This person needs to go through an ego death. They may have gone through an ego death, or you may trigger an ego death in them. Because you've got remembrance and ancestors upside down, so they may have forgotten where they came from or their traditions. And fertility. And I said sacral chakra. I don't know if it was in this reading or in a different one. Anything else before I go? Tell you what. Pardon me, burpee. Before I go, I want to get... Oh, I do. I want romance. I've been told to take the romance ones as well. Don't know how much space I've got left on my computer, so if this cuts out halfway through, I am sorry. Let's just see. What do we need to know about this person? And it says, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. This person is holding on to the past, and I don't think it's a past with you, because I feel like this person is new. Whoever this person is new in some way. I feel like this person has a lot of old wounds, because it says you deserve love, you are lovable. And rotted, what did I say about new love? This may be a love, this is a love reading of some sort, but this person's being deceptive in some way. And I know that we want to hear readings where this person is lovable and they're open and they're so wonderful and blah, blah, blah. This is not saying this person hasn't got good traits, but there's something here that you shouldn't trust about them, or something that you should you should keep them at arm's length in some way. So whatever advice they give you, take it with a grain of salt. And make sure you seek advice from other people, because this may be a new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings and you deserve love. Just be aware, because I don't know. Why am I getting such a weird wishy-washy reading from this person? This person still has triggers. They have things that they need to heal. And you've got trust. This situation is calling you to have faith. Something that you need to... Let's figure out a little bit more before I have to go. Tell me about this person's intentions towards the collective, please. In one of these cards on the table, please. Thank you. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic connection. And it's a new love. And free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. This person could be quite controlling. Can I get one more card, please? About this person, this lover. Tell me about this person, please. Thank you. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, and it's upside down. So this person, I feel, and you got soulmate. Wow. Okay, soulmate. But it says unrequited love. But I feel like this person is very closed. That deceit, there's something they're not telling you, or there's something they're not going to tell you. And you've got retreat coming out. This person is going to retreat back. Because you've got to pay attention to red flags, but it's upside down. This person is very closed. It may be business. I don't know. I don't like the friends-only kind of... It says it's safe for you to love. I don't know. I might have to do a part 2 for this one, because I feel like I need to dive into this energy a bit more, but I'm going to leave it there before my the space on my camera finishes kaput. Yeah, I feel like this is unfinished. There's more that I need to read into this. Oh, this is going blue. We got a little bit of Archangel Michael coming in. Thank you so much for watching this reading. If it resonated and you are new and you'd like to hear more and see more on when I post, I would love you to hit on the like, the subscribe, and the notification bell so you can see more of my content. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much, soul family. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your subscribes. Thank you for your comments and your emails. Please know my readings are open. It's taken me a little bit of time to get back to everyone because there are so many emails coming through. Know that I'm only offering 15-minute readings. If you do not get a response from me within 2 days, please send me another prompt email. If you do not hear from me in 4 days, it means that I have booked up the entirety of this week, and I am slowly getting through the rest of the email list to see if people want to book for the next week, okay? I thank you for your patience. I know I don't always get round to everyone because there's so many people, so just keep being persistent, all right? I like prompts. I like people going, hey, you forgot about me. I tried messaging you last week. I'm trying again. Keep doing that until you get a response from me, because there's only one of me and there's many of you, and I've got 2 emails. So there's a lot of people coming in. Know that anyone that tries contacting you in the comment section, if their handle is not the Cove 111, then you are not speaking to me and they are a scammer, and I ask that you just block and report them. I'm also open at the moment to taking donations on GoFundMe. I have a link down below for a dog and cat shelter in Sri Lanka. They are far and few between in Sri Lanka, in that area. They have very few vets or accesses to vets. The shelter that I'm actually thinking about, it was opened by a German woman called Connie, and this is her life purpose. She's out there, she's been doing it for decades. She not only helps street dogs and street cats, and there are so many, but she also educates and helps the community in learning how to take care of these animals. Those who can take the animals into their home, they can be sponsored through Connie and the donations that she gets, so that she can teach them how to take care of those dogs and those cats. But she pays for all the medication, she pays for their treatment, she pays for them to go to the vet, to have sleeping mats and so on and so forth. At the moment she has up to 150 street dogs in her care and 50 street cats, because if nobody else looked after them, a lot of them would pass away. There have been a lot of them who have become injured because they've been hit by cars and they're just left by the wayside. And I know that we've had through Valentine's season, people, you may have seen other tarot readers saying, I've been sponsored by blah, 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 blah. Why don't you buy this perfume or this box of roses, or this is, then you get a discount code. And I thought, instead of doing something like that, because I was offered by quite a few different companies, I thought, rather than making money for myself while you're buying something or getting this promo code, wouldn't it be beautiful if we just all gave $1, or we gave £1, or we gave £100, whatever it is that you can afford, towards such a beautiful cause that is going to help so many animals and help the community as well. And I started off with the goal of just trying to get $400, and I'm blown away by the absolute generosity and beauty of the people in this community who have helped us so far to raise £1,662. That's like nearly $1,700. I am trying to get to the aim now, the goal of 2,500, because to the Sri Lankan rupee, that money is doubled. It's going to go so far in helping so many animals. If you are able to give a large amount or a small amount or anything, I would be so thankful. If you can't, and that's okay if you can't, please can you share the link to the GoFundMe to your friends, to your family, to people that you know are willing to help in any way that they can. They may want to share, they may want to also donate themselves. That would be awesome. With that being said, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have an awesome day, afternoon or evening, wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you later. Stay awesome. Bye.